taxes, you may have gotten a message saying that South Carolina has not conformed yet to the One Big Beautiful Bill, and that could affect your taxes.
Well, this week, lawmakers, they may fix that problem. They are set to take up a set of income tax proposals, including one that would allow you to claim several new tax deductions. All right, Josie Frost sharing the details.
Lawmakers this week are set to take up a proposal that would update South Carolina's tax law to match changes that happened at the federal level. That could impact how much filers get back this year for things like overtime and tips. The One Big Beautiful Bill made certain changes to tax code, but those haven't been adopted yet for state income taxes. Because it hasn't, people can't take certain deductions on their state taxes that they can take on their federal taxes. That means South Carolinians will have a higher taxable income, which leads to a smaller return. Those deductions can add up to hundreds of dollars in taxes, according to Clint Wallace, a tax law professor at the Joseph F. Rice School of Law.
Money for an additional standard deduction, money for the new special deduction for seniors, deductions for overtime and for tip income, and a few other things along those lines.
Why haven't lawmakers done it yet? Well, they've been debating an entirely separate change to the state income tax plan. That bill would take effect next year, not affecting this year's filers at all. It would cut income taxes by around $300 million and eventually phase out the state income tax altogether. And starting next year, South Carolina would no longer be in sync with the federal system altogether under that plan. Representative Brandon Newton says they have to pass the state income tax plan first before they can conform to the Big Beautiful Bill.
We're going to do the income tax bill first, pass that, send it straight to the governor's desk, no more changes, and then we're going to pass conformity for the people who are currently filing right now.
All that is set to happen this week after a lengthy budget debate, and it's not clear if and when that federal conformity bill will pass both chambers. Wallace says right now people should go ahead and file, and if South Carolina does adopt those changes, you can file an amended return to get that money back.
As of right now, no one really knows what will happen in the General Assembly. So our recommendation is that people should file as usual and then keep an eye on the news and see if anything changes.
If the proposal to conform to the One Big Beautiful Bill does pass the House this week, it still needs approval from the Senate. And right now, it's not clear if there's strong support in that chamber, with the other income tax proposal looming. Reporting at the State House, Josie Frost, News 19, WLTX.
All right, Josie, thank you so much. By the way, the deadline to file taxes this year is April 15th.
And coming up later on here on Friends at